What is going on, everybody? We are back with this here Bowman 2025 a Super Jumbo on Bowman Draft 5 Chrome Prospect Autos inside this box. Took a bit longer this one filled from last night, but we are here. We at the finish line, so we about to see the fruits of our labor here. Let's see. Make sure this board is set up right. Let's go. Oh, what the hell? One second here, make sure that if I can see who they have. There we go. Boom. Alright, perfect. Actually, let's change this up. 1 second here. Bear with me, guys. Just quickly resort this. Alright, so now we're in alphabetical order by the teams. Perfect. There we go. Nationals are on the last cell. All right, let's get into this one here and see if we can pull the next studs of tomorrow in low-numbered autographed format. This is my first go-around with this product, so these things are behemoths. Right. I'm going to break this into two little sections. First. Alright, we got our first color coming up here. There we go. Michael Lombardi, 48 of 199 on the With the magenta dragon scale. Kansas City Royals. Who got the Royals in this one? Kansas City. It was that top filler spot. Yeah, Steve Myers on the filler. The number 1 there. All right. We have McGonagall on the axis. Sean Gamble, Luke LaCourse. Here we go, Eli Willits, Caleb Lays, J.J. Weatherholt, Cade Crossland, Luke Dickerson, Nolan Sailors in the first, Brody Brecht, Josh Owens, Cooper Fleming. Our refractors are Lombardi for Bowman's first, base refractor, Travis Bazana on the refractor, Guardians, Aaron Watson for the Reds, and Franklin Arias. This break is like our economy. Looks like most of the break is taken up by a select few. So hopefully everybody here gets a little something, something. There's only a few of you guys that are in this break. Of the 30 or the 32 spots, we only have like 7 or 8 available. So let's keep it pushing. All right. Right. Joshua Flores. Here we go. Jamie Arnold on the draft pick, 11th overall, Oakland Athletics spot. Dax Kilby for the New York Yankees. Rock Reggio, Cody Bowker, Leo DeVries, Jake Monroe, Theo Gillen, Dean Livingston, Thyron Lozano, Dean Moss, Peter Cusso, Max Williams, Andrew Salas, Anthony Evanson, Sox, Elian Pena, Cameron Millar, Connor Griffin, Riley Kelly. It's our first order going out to the Braves. Connor Essenberg on the Bowman First Chrome Auto. Atlanta, Chad Bishop. Josiah Hartshorn on the Bowman First Refractor. Steele Hall for the Reds. C.J. Gray for the Angels. And Ryan Mitchell for the Cardinals on Bowman First Refractors. little run of first here. Bang.
Next Optic Randoms is going to have a guaranteed downtown in it, and I'm putting in 2 Optic boxes.
All right. Got like Irish on the draft picks, 19th overall. We got here's our mini diamonds. Gage Wood for the Phillies. This one, non-number Phillies though. That's it. Eli Willits on the axis. There we go. Our color. Griffin Huggis or Hugus to 499. Seattle Mariners hit. Steve Myers. Malcolm Moore. Kyle Leotis. Sirota. Curley. McGonigal. Lombardi. Bazana. And Watson. Arias. Quintero. Trevor Cohen. Bengi. Might be seeing him this year already. Curley. Spencer Jones. Antonio Jimenez. Gonzalez. Simon Jr. On our refractors, we got Nolan Schubert for the Guardians on the Bowman first refractor. Cash Mayfield. Gustavo Melendez. And Malcolm Moore. So what's your best story about a Bowman draft or just a draft pick or a young rookie you never heard of and you went back in that box years later and found you had a whole bunch of their things and made a killing on it? Well, who got a story like that? I'd love to hear those. Turn around and like, wait a minute, I didn't know this guy was going to be anybody, and bang, before you know it, you're sitting on a stack of his chrome autos that you didn't even know or anything. Pattern. Oh, there we go. Ruined my pattern is 1 and 1. But hitting a run of firsts. All right, our chrome inserts. Brady Ebel on the prize prospect for the Brew Crew. Braden Montgomery, Ethan Hedges on the first. Thomas White, Jake Gurovich on the first. George Lombard. For the Yanks, Nolan Schubert. Cash Mayfield. Gustavo Melendez on the first. Eduardo Tate. Kason Cunningham on the first. Josiah Hartzell on the first. Steele Hall. C.J. Gray. Ryan Mitchell. Caleb Bonnemer. Murph Gray, my man Murph. There we go, little Jay Cook. Anyone can cook. Let's hope Jay can. Jay Cook, auto. Bowman first. Toronto Blue Jays. Christopher. Little KG for Christopher Gert. All right, Dakota Jordan on the refractor, Ryan Weidman on the Bowman first refractor, as Merlin Valdez and Aaron Walton on the Bowman first refractor. All right. First. Boom, boom. JoJo Parker on the first. Eli on the first. All right. There you go. Ty Harvey in the Bowman first. The Prism refractor going out to the San Diego Padres. Gavin Fine, or Fiend, the 12th overall pick, Texas Rangers. We got our color. Ethan Petrie, 69 of 250. Going out to the Natties. J.J. Weatherholt on the Axis. Griffin Hughes, Bryce Cunningham, and Landon Hodge. Rodriguez, Flores, Framello, McConaughey, Namala, Quentin Young, Selena, Slowinski, Cooper Pratt, Jacob Morrison, Dante Nori, Ben Jacobs on the first, Sammy Stafora, Dominic Fratone, Caden Bodine on the Bowman Chrome refractor, Cameron Nelson on the first, Kyson Witherspoon refractor, and Connor Essenberg on the first refractors as well. Is Griffin Hughes. Sorry about that. Thanks for pointing that out. Didn't catch it on the corner there. For Seattle Mariners, Griffin Hughes on the light blue to $4.99. Yeah, skip the paper. Kind of the way we go pretty fast through it, so just a little sneaky peek. But if you just cut right to the back, leave our chrome. But the Bowman first paper still gets shipped to you guys on the first. Bowman first only. Mm-hmm. All right. McGonagall again for the Tigers and the prize prospects. Gavin Killen to 499 for the San Francisco Giants. Giants go to KG again, Chris. Gage Wood on the first. Grant Richardson, Charles Davelin, Tommy White, Nick Becker on the first. Hagen Smith, Tanner Franklin, Blake Mitchell, Jefferson Rojas, Zach Root, J.D. Dix, Marcus Phillips, Matthew Mura, Ethan Conrad, T.J. Harvey, Tyler Bremner, Chase Shores. Don't go chasing water shores. Los Angeles Angels. That's going out to KG. Chris again. Taking on most of the spots here. Caleb Boner on the Chrome Refractor. Murph Gray on the first. Quintero on the Refractor. And Trevor Cohen on the first. Like some of these autos in color. We don't want these base ones only. We want some colored autos. We got 4 segments to go here. Let's see if we can get these last couple on some numbered autos here. Let's see here. We got a little color coming up here. Landon Hodge. A little gold or yellow on the first. Pittsburgh Pirates. Seth Hernandez out of 75. We'll take anything out of 75. Seth Hernandez. Pittsburgh Pirates. Michael Dyer. Steel Hall on the Axis. Colin E. Yemen on the first. Billy Carlson. Piacentine. There's Ike Irish. Maldonado on the first. Dax Kilby on the first. Wald Schmidt. Kane Kepley. Eden Miller. Viderek. Dakota Jordan. Ryan Weideman. Valdez, Aaron Walton on the first, Max Clark, Mason Morris, Ethan Hedges on the Bowman first refractor, Thomas White, Jack Gurevich, and George Lombard Jr. 3 more packs, 2 more autos to go. Should have a good hit rate here. 2 out of 3. Come on. All right. Seth Hernandez, 6th overall pick, Pittsburgh Pirates on the insert there and start us off. George Lombard Jr. on the prize prospects for the Yankees. Hayden Gray, Jacob Reimer, Landon Harmon on the first. Jesus Made or Made, whatever one. I've heard them both. Justin Lampkin, Ricardo, Nate Sneed, Ryan Sloan, Feline Celestine, Gavin Killen, Episcope, South Scene, Corbin Dickerson, Jay Cook, Luis Pena, Cody Miller, Ethan Petrie. Come on, would have been a nice other. Look at my other Nationals on the rookie auto. Ethan Petrie, though, Nationals. Drew Andrews. There you go. Pena on the refractor. Miller on the first refractor. Aiden Miller on the refractor. And Vidurek on the Bowman first refractor for the Dodgers. Give me one numbered auto here. Come on. Alrighty. Valen again on the first. There you go. In action, Franklin Arias going to the Boston Red Sox on the little die cut action. KG, Chris. There you go. Billy Carson on the prize prospects for the White Sox. Caden Bodine on the Bowman first. Cameron Nelson, Kyson Witherspoon, Connor Essenberg, Seth Hernandez, Pico Cone, Jordan Yost, Gabe Davis, Sebastian Walcott, Mason Peters on the first, Yohandy Morales, JT Quinn, Walker Yannick, JD Thompson, Alfredo Deneau, JB Middleton. Oh, with some colors. Finally a color auto. There we go. Colin Yemen. 129 to 150 on the blue shimmer. Baltimore Orioles. KJ Christopher Gert. Hopefully they've been churning out good rookies for a while. Hopefully this guy pans out. Order to 150. Max Clark on the refractor. Mason Morrison Bowman first refractor. Tate and Kason Cunningham on the first refractor. Last one. We got our 5 auto. I'm going to surprise with something extra. Wouldn't hold my breath, but let's see what we get. Maybe a printing play, something crazy here. Let's see. Right. Let's see. Kansas City Royals. Blake Mitchell out of 75. Kansas City. Steve Myers. Andrew Salas on the Axis. Josh Hammond. Matthew Fisher. Ethan Petrie. Nate George. Joseph Zerwa. Tyson Lewis. Max Bellew. Ching Sen Ko. Hope I pronounced that right. Dominic Reed. Maury. Riley Quick. Slade Caldwell. Brady Ebel. Adonis Guzman. Jamie Arnold. Christian Fauch. Liam Doyle. Our refractors are Kyle Lodice. Mike Sirota. Dean Curley on the first. And Kevin McCongniggle. Butchering that one as well. All right, let's get into our recap. All right, Nation, we do get that PYT of the Optic up and cooking right now. That launched at 5:30. We do, I believe, have the other PYT about to rip once this one's done, so stay tuned for that. We'll be back on with you guys very, very shortly to get into that next one. Here we go. So, Eli Willits on the base chrome, Willits on the Axis, Franklin Arias on the in action, Gage Wood on the Bowman first, like mini diamond, Ethan Petrie to 250, Gavin Killen to 499. Griffin Hughes to 499. Blake Mitchell to 75. Seth Hernandez on the Dragon Scale to 75. And Lombardi to 199 on the Magenta Dragon Scale. Our 5 autos for the break. Jake Cook, Blue Jays. Connor Essenberg, Atlanta Braves. Ethan Petrie on the Nationals. Chase Shores on the Angels. And Colin Yemen on the Orioles. Again, Nation, love doing it with you guys here. Wasn't much in the chat right now, but I know it's a very niche product here, and there's many guys in there. But again, still a blast ripping it for you. Hopefully you hit something. Hopefully you're happy with what you got there. We will be back very shortly with the PYT on the Optic, Hobby, and Blasters. And keep going on that. PYT is running again live, so you missed out on the first one. A chance to get back at it, get the team you're looking for, or just take some good luck and grab some random teams there for you. All right, see you guys in a bit.